We are now halfway into 2025, and if you're still selling single AI chatbots, then you are digging your own grave. I hate to say it, but 95% of AI agencies will fail in a year, and 95% of agencies have failed since a year ago. But it doesn't have to be that way anymore, because in this video, I will show you why selling AI in 2025 is stupid and what you should really be doing in the AI space to make it work and succeed. This is what I've done in my own agency and what I've seen in other successful AI agencies for almost 2 years. By the end of this video, you'll be crystal clear on what you need to do to make AI work, whether it's in your own business or as an agency owner. Please subscribe and let's get right into it. So back in 2023, when the AI agency was starting, with Liam Otley starting the whole AI agency business model, everybody was selling single AI chatbots for customer service to e-commerce businesses. So back then it would have worked because AI was a completely new thing. ChatGPT just came out and everybody was really excited about AI and what it could do, and everybody wanted to be the first person to be using AI. And it did work, and there were agencies that made a lot of money. However, fast forward 2 years later in 2025, that is a saturated and basically dead market now. All the agencies that were only doing AI chatbots back in 2023 are basically gone now, or the ones that have survived, they have pivoted. So now this is what it was in 2023. So that's what it was like. And then in 2025, it is now the red ocean. So red ocean basically means that it's highly competitive, it's highly saturated, and even worse, the demand isn't there, as you can see with only 3 fish. So the reason that it became so saturated so quickly, and now that it's basically a dead business model, is because everybody was getting into it, everybody was building the same chatbots, and it became a saturated model. So basically like a SMMA or a dropshipping company now. There were thousands of companies doing it. So why would a business want to choose you over the other? So it became highly competitive because everybody was jumping in, and then there were bigger companies that were releasing SaaS products, so SaaS chatbots that were being sold to ecom businesses. And not to mention, if you have been following the latest AI news, like the latest OpenAI or the latest Google releases, you'll know that they release some amazing technology. So for example, like Google, they released the VO3, the video generator, which is just absolutely mind-blowing. And OpenAI, they release a new LLM every week. So the problem with selling single AI solutions is that it is very risky. So a single OpenAI release could just completely destroy your business overnight. So if OpenAI released an ecom chatbot ready to go, then there is no reason for an ecom business to choose you over OpenAI. And that's already happened with the different SaaS chatbots that have been released, and also the AI chatbots that you find on the Shopify stores. So there's no reason for somebody to pay thousands of dollars for your chatbot when they can get something from Shopify or from a SaaS product with a low price. So all in all, if you are selling a commoditized service like a chatbot today, then not only are you competing with thousands of other businesses that are releasing chatbots, but you're also digging your own grave, because it's basically a race to the bottom of who has the cheapest prices. So at this point, you're just competing on prices now. And if you compete on price, then you are not a sustainable business. So the market has matured and it has shifted. So if you have read the Blue Ocean, Red Ocean book, then you would know that Red Ocean is competing in a saturated market, whereas a Blue Ocean, it just basically means that you're differentiating yourself, you're offering something unique. So you're basically just beating the competition by having no competition. So this is a route that you want to take in 2025. And that is what happened. And this is how the AI agencies that are thriving are thriving. So if you go on to the next page here, what businesses are actually looking for. So businesses, at the end of the day, they only care about having their problem solved or achieving their goals. So if you look at Mr. Hormozi here, who is the godfather of online business agencies, the whole building offer thing. So yeah, he's the GOAT. Shout out to Alex. So this is Alex Hormozi's value equation. So what businesses want. So this basically means businesses, they want to achieve their dream outcome, and they want to maximize their likelihood of achievement. So they want to maximize the certainty that they'll achieve their business goals, and they want to reduce the amount of time that it takes to achieve their goals. And also, they want to achieve their goals with as least effort as possible. Not to say that they're lazy, but they just want to put less effort in when they can. Because after all, who would want to walk from like Portugal all the way to China when you can take a plane? So what do businesses want? They want more revenue. So they want to increase their revenue, they want to reduce their costs, and they want to achieve their goals. So this is just the arrow here. It's really badly drawn. But anyways, they want to achieve their goals, and they want to reduce the time that it takes to achieve their goals. They want more time to do other things, the critical tasks that really push the needle and make their business grow, and also spend more time with their friends and family. Because yeah, nobody wants to work 100 hours a week just like only working, because after all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Businesses, they want as much value as possible. They want to solve an entire problem. So an entire problem could include examples like customer support, lead generation, more sales. And the thing is, these aren't just like small things, they're really big things. And by providing a single chatbot for customer support, for example, that's only a band-aid solution. So it doesn't go deep into the root cause of it, and it doesn't solve the root cause of the problem. It's nice to have a chatbot that's running 24/7 and answers FAQs, but that's only a part of it. So a single solution, it doesn't solve the entire problem. To solve an entire problem, you need a really big solution. So you need an entire system, and a system is made up of multiple parts. So yeah, like AI agent, AI automation, and some marketing. So like, for example, you could be doing like Facebook ads, and lead generation with like cold email, things like that. So this would be a system for solving the entire sales problem of a business. So in order to solve the sales problem of a business, you need an entire comprehensive system like this. So for example, like a single N8N automation, it's nice, it's useful, but the thing is, it's only part of the machine. So it's only like one single part of a machine, and on its own, it's got very little value. Whereas if you build and sell the entire system, then it's going to provide immense value to any business. And the thing is, businesses, they would want to buy an entire system that works. So like, for example, like a person, they want to buy an iPhone that's ready to go. They don't want to like buy the parts of an iPhone separately and then assemble it themselves. They don't want that. They want an entire system that's complete and ready to go and solves the entire problem. And so the market dynamics have shifted. So the AI agency model started in 2023 and now is 2025. So a lot has changed during that time. As you can see, you've seen all the progressions that were made in like AI videos, AI voice agents, the LLMs. In this graph here, this is the innovation graph. So this is a graph that illustrates when people start to adopt a new technology. So for example, like in the case of the internet, so yeah, you could put like over here, so you could put this as like 1990. And then like, let's put us right now as 2025 would be like over here. So yeah, maybe here or even like here, but anyways, you get the point. So in 1990, barely anybody was using the internet, and then around 2000, it was like around here, and then by 2010, 2015, it was like over here. So this is just a graph illustrating how mainstream technology adoption becomes. So in the case of AI, so we are currently here in the early adopter phase, and we're starting to enter the early majority phase. Depending on who you speak to, some people, like some countries, some areas, they're still like over here, whereas some regions like South Korea, they're really into AI, they would be like over here, like early majority. So the whole point of this graph is that people have been taking risks in 2023, trying out the new AI tech, but they've been underwhelmed by it. So a lot of the chatbots, they weren't performing as well as they thought it would have. And a lot of them have unfortunately been burnt by really shitty agencies doing a shitty job. So unfortunately that was the case, and the market has become more sophisticated. So they realize that AI isn't as like amazing as it's hyped up to be. Therefore, anything that you sell that's related to AI has to actually live up to its expectation. Otherwise, you're just becoming another one of those shitty agencies that do a shitty job and make people unhappy. So that's what you want to avoid. And also, as you can see, there are more people that are getting into AI, as you can see here. More and more companies are adopting AI, but also at the same time, more and more people are learning AI and providing AI services. So this results in a lot more competition, and that means that you have to stand out more, and you have to provide a more sophisticated solution, which is a more comprehensive system that solves an entire problem with or without AI. So think about it, like when you buy an iPhone, for example, right? So this is an iPhone, really bad drawing, but anyways, when you buy an iPhone, you want to buy a phone, you know, like that does everything that you like, plus something with a nice camera. But the thing is, people, they don't buy an iPhone for the megapixels. So they don't care if it's like 1 megapixel, 16 megapixel, or like 1 million megapixels. Nobody cares about that. They just want a nice camera that takes nice photos for Instagram. They want a camera that takes really nice night photos and takes nice videos. So it's the same with businesses. So businesses, they don't care about the technology between an AI voice agent. They just care about the results that it can get for AI voice agents. So they care about the 24/7 availability that allows them to never miss a lead again. This would solve the problem of missed leads. This would solve the problem of having the same questions asked over and over again. So it solves the problem of having to answer FAQs a million times a day. And also businesses suffer the problem of having too many missed leads. They forget to follow up with everyone because it's almost physically impossible for a human to follow up with all the leads that they have, whether it's like 1,000 or like 1,000,000, for example. But in the case of AI voice agents, they never miss a single follow-up. So AI voice agents will be able to target and reach all of your leads at once, and they don't ever forget a follow-up. And because the voice agent follows up with all the leads and gets them booked on an appointment, so the business just needs to close them and then turn them into paying clients and then perform the best possible service for them, it ultimately generates them more revenue. So this is ultimately what they want. And they also want to save time on following up, on answering simple FAQs that you could find on the website, but most people don't. So they want more revenue and time, and that's what AI voice agents can achieve. However, the AI voice agent is not going to solve a terrible sales process. So it's not going to solve the problem of having too little leads. If the business has too little leads, or if it has too little call volume, then the AI voice agent is absolutely pointless. So what do you need to do in that case? You need to either generate more leads, or you need to do more follow-ups, or you need to look into your database and then revive all your leads in your database. So leads database reactivation. So this is exactly what you need to do. So a voice agent on its own that just answers calls and books appointments, it's nice, but it's only a band-aid solution. It's only like an antibiotic for a virus that you contracted. So this is exactly why you need to have a comprehensive system that solves this entire sales process, to ensure that you have all the leads that you deserve, and to achieve your goals of having more revenue and more time, and also lower costs. So what you need to do now, if you are an agency owner, is first you need to think about the problem that you want to solve. Don't think about industry just yet. You could niche down on an industry if you like, but niche down on a problem first. So that problem could be like sales, customer support, like marketing, leads gen, etc. So think about the problem that you want to solve. So what problem do I want to solve? And then once you figure this out, the second thing that you want to do is you want to think about tools and solutions that are required for this, whether it involves AI or not. So for example, like I do Facebook ads. That's something that I specialize in, and Facebook ads is not necessarily AI. So I might use like ChatGPT, Claude for like writing the copies, or making UGCs, or making like the script for videos, for example, but it's not necessarily AI per se. So whether it's AI or not, you want to think about the tools and the solutions. So think about what solutions that you need. So for example, you could be requiring agents like Facebook ads, SEO, automations. just brainstorm and write down every single solution that can help contribute to the system that you will be using to solve this specific problem over here. So that's what you need to do for step 2. So now you want to think about the dream outcome that you want to achieve for the business, for the client. So you want to show them the benefits that you can provide them. So for example, you can provide them higher revenue, lower cost, get them their time back. So these are the 3 things that businesses care about and the things that matter to them. You just have to put these 3 together, package them together, and then present this to the business, and they will be able to pay you, provided that you are able to sell it and convey the benefits well. So this is the exact problem that I found with service-based businesses. So they have a problem with the sales system here, right? So they have a problem with leads gen, follow-up, and appointment setting, and qualification, and show-up. So they either have too little leads, or they are running Facebook ads, or they are sending cold emails, whatever, but they're not making the most of it. So they're missing out on the leads, they're not following up on them enough. And even when they do get them on an appointment, they're absolute time wasters. The sales process itself is highly problematic. So they need to get the leads that they attract on Facebook ads into an appointment. So appointment setting, this is one of the biggest problems for businesses. So in order to get them on an appointment, you have to reach out to them within 5 minutes in order to have a 400% more higher conversion rate. If you follow up like too late, your chances of qualifying them and actually converting them into a client drops dramatically. And 78% of leads go with the first business that reaches out to them, meaning that leads, they don't play favorites. They'll reach out to the first person that responds, and you want to be that first person, because if you don't respond to them as soon as possible, within 1 minute, within 5 minutes, then you're just basically handing money to your competitor. And you also want to save as much time as possible, so you only want to talk to the qualified leads. You don't want to waste time with time wasters and people that aren't even qualified, people that shouldn't even be there in the first place. So qualification, follow-up, and show-up rate as well. So you want them to actually show up, so you have to stay on top of their minds. And this is done through things like email nurturing content, so uploading YouTube videos like mine. So if they see your content and they see your case studies, then their show-up rate is going to go up significantly. So these are the problems that I aim to solve in the sales process with the AI ecosystem. And what is my solution for that? So the solution is not just a single AI agent or a single AI chatbot. It makes up the AI ecosystem, but it isn't the entire thing. So AI, like, it's a nice buzzword, it's nice to get attention, but it's not the entire thing. So I do provide organic lead generation methods as well, such as Facebook ads, cold email. So I am developing a cold email process right now with a friend, so stay tuned for that. And then, yeah, the AI agents, in this case, they're used for follow-ups, qualification, and appointment setting. And then the automation. So this is to sync with the CRM to make sure that leads are enriched and you know everything about the lead, and to automate the manual boring tasks in your business that nobody wants to do. So for example, like you want to automate the process of manually logging things into your CRM. So it's to automate boring tasks. And then these 3 solutions put together make up the AI ecosystem, and this solves the sales process itself. And what does that lead to? The outcome. So the outcome is more revenue, more time, so time is saved, higher customer satisfaction because they are reached out within like 1 minute, and they are really happy with the 24/7 availability and faster speed to resolution. So whatever questions they have, the AI would respond to it immediately and very clearly in a way that they understand. So their customer satisfaction would go up. and also saving costs. So you don't have to hire an expensive team of a call center. You don't have to hire a receptionist who might not even perform well, who, like makes excuses, like takes time off or just decides to quit the next day. So ultimately, this brings convenience, this achieves the business goals, and this also alleviates the business problems. And you might have heard of the saying, value is created when goals are achieved and when pain is alleviated. Once you do that for a business, then you will make money. So higher revenue. So this is from 24/7 availability. So yeah, just like booking calls, qualifying leads. So you speak with qualified leads who are ready to go and they're really excited to work with you. You don't talk with time wasters. And they are also following up with leads, whether they're old or whether they're like a recent lead. So they follow up and you stay on top of their mind and you get them more excited about buying. So this is exactly how the AI ecosystem helps with generating revenue, and you can expect to save up to 20 hours a week or even more, because like I said, you don't have to take all those calls yourself. And if you think about it, 20% of all the different questions that are asked 80% of the time. So most questions that you get are more or less the same, and they can be automated. So it's things like, what are your opening hours? Do you have any like free parking at your restaurant? Something like that. That's something that you can easily automate, and also automating internal processes like onboarding a new client or logging information into a CRM. So that's exactly how you save time. And they also have the goal of achieving like more revenue. So achieving, for example, 50% more revenue, right? So normally it would have taken them like 5 years, but then you cut that down to 5 months. So that's where the value is generated. And customer satisfaction, like I said, they are happy with the immediate responses and the 24/7 availability. So they don't have to worry about like missing a call with you and having to wait until the next day because they called at 5:01 when you close at 5. So that 24/7 availability, and not to mention the multilingual capabilities of AI agents. So there are still many people living in the US, Australia, etc., who don't speak English that well, and by having a multilingual agent that converses extremely well in their language, for example, like Spanish, Chinese, etc., it makes it much easier for them to communicate with you, and they'll be happier, just by being able to do business and get what they want by speaking their language rather than having trouble communicating. So that's basically the AI ecosystem in a nutshell. It aims to solve the sales problem, including lead generation, follow-up, appointment setting, qualification, and show-up rates. And it aims to solve it through lead generation, AI agents, and AI automations. And that brings the outcome of higher revenue, more free time, so time saved, higher customer satisfaction, and lower business costs, so lower business expense. This is how I am helping businesses achieve their goals of growing and more revenue and being able to scale. So being able to leverage and achieve 10x growth without having to spend 10x resources, and alleviate the pain of missing follow-ups or spending their time on admin tasks or other boring tasks that nobody wants to do. So I help them achieve their goals and alleviate the pain. And this is where I am paid by businesses 5 figures for single deals. And these are results that you can expect from implementing the AI ecosystem. So an entire system of AI agents and automations built out for a real estate firm. So a real estate firm was able to achieve a 30% higher lead conversion rate and 25% higher revenue, and by implementing AI multilingual agents, they were able to unlock a market, so a market that didn't speak English well but were keen to buy, and that's why they were able to capture more of the market and alleviate the pain of communication problems. And as a result, they were able to achieve the 25% higher revenue and reduce their operational costs by 55%, ensuring the agents are able to focus on the work that matters rather than doing repetitive admin tasks that they never wanted to do. So like, after all, realtors, they want to sell homes. They want to talk to people. They don't want to like sit at a computer like doing data entry, And for a law firm, so 35% higher customer satisfaction by the 24/7 available, and by having an AI system that is smart and sophisticated, they were able to reduce the call resolution time by 60% and reduce operational costs by 55%. So these are the results that you could achieve by implementing the AI ecosystem. And by providing this level of value, businesses will pay you large amounts, and this is exactly how AI agencies are able to survive and thrive from 2025 onwards. You need a unique, comprehensive system like this that can help businesses achieve their goals and alleviate the pain. So that was it for this video. I hope you found it valuable, and I hope now that you understand why selling single AI solutions like chatbots is not the way to go and what you need to be doing instead. Build a comprehensive system, whether it involves AI or not, to solve a business problem. You are making yourself unique and stand out, and that means you are resistant to OpenAI's new release. You are making yourself unique, and people will not be able to copy you that easily. So you exactly need to create a comprehensive AI system. I hope that was valuable for you. So now, if you want an AI ecosystem built out for you for your business to achieve higher revenue, then book a free discovery call with me down below. I have left all the links down below. If you want a personalized one-on-one consulting session with me to learn how you can get started with your own AI business, or whether you want to learn about how AI can help you achieve your goals, if you are clueless on AI and you want to get started on learning it, and you want to get a complete step-by-step roadmap from me of how you can start implementing AI into your business and achieve your goals and solve your problems, then fill out the form down below and I'll get back to you directly. And also, please join my free school community, the AI Avengers, down below, where you'll be able to network with other successful business and agency owners that are using AI. And you can also find my N8N templates in the school community. Yeah, that was it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.